The Pittsburgh Steelers are making more cuts and thinning down their list of wide receivers. Veteran wideout Robert Woods is getting cut from the team, per The Athletic. It appears that the release was something that Woods wanted. Steelers wide receiver Robert Woods asked for and was granted his release from Steelers practice squad, and a source says he only wants to continue playing if he's on a 53-man roster and playing. The Steelers handled the request solidly and understood, NFL Network reporter Ian Rappaport wrote on X, formerly Twitter. Woods is a longtime veteran of the NFL who joined the Steelers this offseason. He had worked all summer to earn a spot on the 2025 team, especially after the departure of George Pickens. It appears the veteran wasn't able to meet his goals. The veteran has played for several pro teams, including the Buffalo Bills, Houston Texans, and Tennessee Titans. He has posted 8,233 career receiving yards. Woods also has posted 38 career receiving touchdowns. Steelers hope to have a successful 2025 campaign. Pittsburgh has several new faces to try and lead the team this season, although Woods is no longer one of them. The Steelers have a new starting quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers joins the squad after playing the last few years with the New York Jets. One new wideout who will be on the Steelers roster for 2025 is DK Metcalf. He previously played for the Seattle Seahawks. Metcalf finished his 2024 season with 992 receiving yards and 5 touchdown catches. He just missed out on what would have been his third consecutive season, with 1,000 receiving yards. Metcalf will certainly be getting a lot of targets, but the Steelers are looking for several others to be reliable pass catchers. Without Woods, Pittsburgh will be giving opportunities to several young players, including Roman Wilson and Scotty Miller. Pittsburgh plays the New York Jets on Sunday. The Steelers will be going up against one of their former quarterbacks in new Jets play caller Justin Fields. He left the Steelers in free agency following the 2024 campaign. Promising New York Jets rookie tight end Mason Taylor isn't listed as a starter heading into Week 1 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jeremy Ruckert is listed as the starting T over Mason Taylor on the Jets' unofficial Week 1 depth chart, Sleeper Jets posted on X, previously Twitter. Jeremy Ruckert is listed as the starting T over Mason Taylor on the Jets' unofficial Week 1 depth chart. ESPN's Rich Cimini confirmed the news by posting the official graphic from the team. Top social media overreactions to Taylor starting on the bench. "This is crazy. Ruckert sucks." A fan responded. "This is crazy. Ruckert sucks. This team is such a joke, loudly crying face, loudly crying face." A fan reacted. "This team is such a joke, loudly crying face, loudly crying face. That's dumb." A fan bluntly said. "That's dumb." Ruckert and Clemens still on the team face with tears of joy. "I hope AG is fired after the Week 1 blowout loss." A fan angrily posted. "What does this depth chart really mean?" Note: this is the depth chart distributed to the media. You can bet the coach's depth chart isn't the same, Cimini explained on his Facebook page. At the top of the graphic that Cimini posted, it says, "Depth chart was completed by the NYJ Communications Department." Fans may be freaking out for no reason. Mason Taylor being listed as T2 behind Jeremy Ruckert is a veteran courtesy thing for the opening depth chart. Same reason the Patriots have Travion Henderson as RB3. It happens all the time for Week 1. Co-founder of U Stadium Frankie V posted. Mason Taylor being listed as T2 behind Jeremy Ruckert is a veteran courtesy thing for the opening depth chart. Same reason the Patriots have Travion Henderson as RB3. It happens all the time for Week 1. Ruckert is not a popular player among the fanbase. I don't know how Jeremy Ruckert is still on this roster. Has 35 catches for 264 yards and 0 TD in 3 years. Blocking has gone backwards to a point where it's often a liability, and he has a drop rate of 12.5%. He must be a great on the practice field, Jets writer David Wyatt-Hupton said on X, previously Twitter. NFL insider Connor Hughes of SNY doesn't understand the hate Ruckert receives. Ruckert is a poor man's Michael Clemens amongst this fanbase right now. Like, he gets an insane amount of hate. I get it, the guy is not a starting NFL tight end. Jeremy Ruckert doesn't do anything, in my opinion, exceptionally well. He doesn't have the best hands in the world, he is not the fastest, he is not the best route runner, he is not the best blocker, but he is fine in all of those categories, Hughes explained on Jets' final drive. Jeremy Ruckert is listed as the starting TE for #Jets heading into Week 1 versus #Steelers. At Connor_J_Hughes told at Zach Blatt that Ruckert is a poor man's Michael Clemens amongst this fan base right now. Like he gets an insane amount of hate. Flushed face. Movie camera Jets final drive at SNYTV #JetUp. Week 1 of the NFL is upon us. The Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles kick off the season this Thursday, while the Pittsburgh Steelers and New York Jets meet in Week 1 in New York. Aaron Rodgers signed with the Steelers this offseason after 2 seasons with the Jets. His first season in New York was cut short 4 plays into the season, while last year turned out to be a disaster for the Jets. Now in Pittsburgh at age 41, Rodgers is hoping to end his career back on top of the world. Rodgers in Pittsburgh at age 41 reminds a lot of Steelers fans of Ben Roethlisberger's final seasons with the black and yellow. The offense certainly has its question marks this year, but the team is relying on veteran players everywhere. Roethlisberger recently shared his explanations for the Week 1 battle in New York. "It may be a little rusty early," Roethlisberger said via his Footballin' podcast. "It might not be clicking on all cylinders right from the get-go. I think there may be some angst from fans because they won't see what they were hoping to see right away. I would just say be patient with it. I think it will iron itself out. He might be right on target with this one." Rodgers and the offense are going through a lot of new changes. Najee Harris is in Los Angeles with the Chargers. George Pickens is in Dallas, and the team brought in receiver DK Metcalf in a trade and signed Jonas Smith away from the Miami Dolphins. It will look interesting, but the Steelers have a legit offense full of veteran talent. The Pittsburgh defense is what will win a majority of the games for the Steelers this season. Don't be shocked if the Week 1 game against the Jets is a pro-Steelers environment, as those fans travel very well. The Steelers recently granted Robert Woods a release as he hopes to join another team, rather than being on the Steelers' practice squad.